What's up? So, I'm back down at the river. Just want to come down here and see if anything got messed up, even though we ain't got much down here. Anyways, so as you can see, kayaks are still here. So is the grill. I really wasn't worried about that kayak. I got tied off up there at the tree, so it wasn't going nowhere. But yeah, I figured come down here and see if anything got swept away, because we actually had a few things down here. We got some cinder blocks, some brick, 2 grills, some tin that came off of a cabin that used to be down here that got swept away in the other flood we had. Good thing we didn't rebuild anything yet. Yeah, it probably got swept away too. Oh look, there's net. Look at that. It's a fish net, and it looks like used to be a trap. Minnow trap is what they call them. Or around here we call them minnows. Whatever. Anyway, just toss that up there. Anyway, so that's not too bad. The wind's blowing, so if you can't hear me, it's probably because of the wind, or if it sounds weird, it's because of the wind. I don't have one of those cat things that they put on the cameras, and plus I'm using my cell phone. So anyway, let's just take a look over here. As you can tell, no more water up this way. No more water. Yeah. And the grill, I don't know if I showed, I think in my last video I showed a gray grill, or silver grill, whatever. Anyway, it's right there. It didn't get taken away, it got knocked over. Ain't a big deal. But at least it's still there. And it works. Well, if you use coals, it works. It don't work with propane anymore. Yeah. But yeah. See some of the cinder blocks we had got knocked over. So the current was pretty strong. They even took some cinder blocks out here. There's some right there, some brick over there, some more cinder blocks. But just to show you, these are the trees I showed you yesterday that were on the bank. See? And told you the water is usually really low. It's still high. It's usually lower than that. Usually you can actually see the gravel, or sorry, river rocks out that way. Some over there somewhere. But see, it's still pretty high. Not too bad. Not as bad as it was yesterday. Yeah. So I was telling y'all where I used to deer hunt at, and I moved my stand probably, actually I think this year. It used to be right over there, or right over one of them trees over that way. It used to be. Good thing I moved it. I mean, I don't think it would have went anywhere. It was up there good. I mean, it could hold my big hind end up in it. So, of course, it was stout, but yeah, my run into a tree. Technically, I did run into a tree, but anyway, I'll poke an eye out that way. Here's another stand I used to hunt out of, and let's just say it's not very safe no more. It's an old stand. I think my uncle used to hunt out of that. He had it up at his house for a long time. We finally fixed it. Brought it down here a couple of years ago, probably about 4 or 5 years ago, to hunt out of it. And I guess you can pretty much say it's done for. Here's that holly tree. Is where I used to have my feeder. And the water was way up there. I would show you more that way, but as you can tell, it's a little swampy. Don't want to take that chance of getting stuck. And this right here is my uncle's animal graveyard. Don't look like much, but it's a graveyard, so it ain't supposed to look. Well, I mean, it's not a human graveyard, so it ain't supposed to look so beautiful or anything, but it works. Some great dogs are buried there. Good, healthy dogs. One was old. He was a good boy though. Anyways, as you can tell, across the river over there, I don't know if you might get this camera work. Like over that way, there's a lot of debris and stuff. Of course, some of that was from the last flood we had too, but it was starting to look better over there, getting cleaned up. And now, look at it. It looks awful. Now, right here where all these cinder blocks are laying now, right here, is where we used to have a cabin. Good thing we didn't build nothing, because it would probably got swept away too. I think when we do build something, we're definitely going to anchor that sucker down to well, there ain't many trees around, but we'll figure out something. We got to get something back down here. And right there, well, no, that ain't it. Anyway, so when we had our last flood, done a lot of work down here to kind of clean it up a little bit and level it out and make it look better. And what I'm about to show you, we had a lot of work done on it. It was almost a pit, but now it's starting to carve back out again. So try to walk across this mud without getting stuck in it. You see? Got a bit of a waterfall going on. That's pretty. Luckily my sister ain't here. She probably want to take a picture of it because she likes taking pictures of water for some reason. She's weird. Love her to death, but she's got a few marbles missing. Not really. I'm her brother. I'm allowed to say that. Anyway, I'm gonna try to get across. I'll figure out how to get across without getting soaking wet again. I had my boots on yesterday. Got my tennis shoes on today, and they ain't as waterproof as the boots were. Although my boots ain't really all that waterproof either. So I found that out yesterday too. Of course, falling in the water doesn't really warrant a waterproofness. I guess wrong way to use that word. Anyway, right here we had most of this cleaned off by itself from our last flood. See all them trees right there? Over there? Yeah. It used to look a lot better. Now it looks like crap. Or actually, where them trees are, there's a rock. A big rock right there. and that's where I used to fish off of. Get some pretty good sized fish. I mean, pretty good size for down here anyway. And as you can tell, you can't see the rock anymore. The rock's completely underwater. Needless to say, I probably won't be fishing off that rock ever again because it's probably not very sturdy anymore. But, you know, whatever. So, I'm actually sick. I got a cold or something. And I was warned not to come down here because it's cold, the wind's blowing. But I had to be stubborn and come down here and look anyways. I wanted to make sure that, for one, the kayak stayed up. Cause if I come down here and got soaking wet, fell in the water, and them kayaks were gone, woo! Tell you what, brother, I would have been mad. I would have been ticked. It was a lot of work for nothing. But they're still there, even the oars are there. Yeah. Well, the water is still high. I mean, I wouldn't go swimming in it. Of course, I can't swim, so definitely ain't gonna go swimming in it. But I think we got pretty lucky. We didn't really have much down here other than them kayaks, and they stayed, so I guess my job was good and done. Now, one of these days, maybe somebody will come and get those kayaks and I won't be down here and take the risk of getting flooded out again. And I won't have to come down here and almost die. Not that I almost died. But anyways, I just figured I'd come down here and shoot another video. If y'all remember what it looked like yesterday, the water all up through here. Now there's no water up here. It's all back down in the river where it belongs. It's just, you know, we had that other one and it took away the cabin, which, yeah, it wasn't a human life. I know there were some people that were taken away in the first flood we had. I'm pretty sure there's at least one I know of that got almost swept away in the other one, or in this one. And I know we got off easy by nobody getting killed for my family, you know, or me getting dragged off in the water, which I'm grateful for that. But it's just awful that I'm pretty sure it hasn't even been a year since we had the last one, and it's already flooded again. And I'm 33, and I've never seen it flood like this down here before, ever. And to get something like that within a year, it's a little crazy. So anyway, so the cabin that we had down here, it was pretty much a home away from home, you know. We used to come down here, have parties, and hang out with family and friends, and it meant something to us. And with it being gone, and then this one coming, after we was pretty well over the fact that the cabin was taken, and for this to happen again is just crazy. Gotta be something up the line that's going wrong, or maybe even down the line that's going wrong, and they probably need to get that fixed. But anyways, so this might be weird. Probably weird. Probably a little weird. Probably a lot weird. Anyway, it's weird. But I have a YouTube channel, and I'm putting this on there too. Of course, putting it on Facebook first because kind of like Facebook better. But it's I think it's Eric Shook. Can't remember. Pretty sure it's Eric Shook. Anyway, I only have a few videos on there, but I think I might go out and buy me a camera and actually do some more videos, and maybe come down here and walk the shoreline and go on down the river a little bit and see how it looks down there, or if it's even passable down there, and maybe record us cleaning it up down here and leveling this back out, and perhaps even show us building whatever we decide to build down here. I don't know. This seems weird to do a YouTube channel, but hey, I won't be doing it for the money, because Lord knows I won't make no money off of it, but at least I can have some fun. Anyways, this thing's went 16 minutes. Wow, that's a long video. Half the people won't even watch it that long. Anyway, have a good one. Love to Alexander County, I guess, North Carolina. No, that sounds kind of weird. Anyways, love y'all.